Cognitive dissonance. Basically, this term refers to when a person holds thoughts or beliefs that conflict with one another. This results in an internal inconsistency. That's the dissonance. The reason this is problematic is humans strive for congruity. It makes things less chaotic. So here are a few examples of what cognitive dissonance may look like. Smokers who are typically health conscious. They know smoking is bad for their health, yet they keep the behavior. Or someone claims to be environmentally conscious, but they don't recycle something. So both scenarios force the person to hold two conflicting thoughts or beliefs. Because the human mind finds this difficult, it will either give up the behavior, the belief, or it will find a way to justify keeping this inconsistency. So in order to keep the inconsistency, one must engage in irrational justifications. So in the case of the smoker, they may say something like, "My family has great genes, no one ever really gets sick." Or, "My grandfather smoked his whole life and it didn't affect him." The environmentalists may justify the behavior by talking about all the other things and areas that they are really green. One of the reasons cognitive dissonance is so topical now is our access to huge amounts of information. So much of what we see online is inaccurate or conflicting, so people are adopting new beliefs. How do you recognize someone who is experiencing cognitive dissonance? Well, if you point out their conflict to them, they will fight to hold on to it. People really want to hold on to their beliefs, even in the face of logic, especially if they are tied into their identity or sense of self-worth. So in a debate, some of the signals are someone raising their voice, getting emotional, being surprised by the information you are presenting, or taking personal shots at you instead of sticking to the matters at hand. So more importantly, how do you understand when you are experiencing cognitive dissonance? We all have experienced cognitive dissonance. So when presented with evidence that counters your own beliefs, if you find yourself getting emotional, louder, deflective, or coming up with justifications that don't really feel that good to you, stop and ask yourself, could I be wrong? Is this person's argument valid? Can I consider their point of view? Am I getting too emotional? Can I accept any new information? So what do you do when you are communicating with someone who is clearly experiencing cognitive dissonance, even when you are citing empirical evidence contrary to their point of view? You end the argument. Logic doesn't work with people in this state. In fact, they will double down with their stance. What do you do when you recognize it in yourself? Well, you feel good that you're able to acknowledge it because you have created more self-awareness. Self-awareness enables you to change the things that are not serving you. So as always, thanks for listening. And if you love human behavior and the subconscious mind, or any wellness-related material, hit the subscribe. Follow me at Virtus Hypnotherapy on Instagram, and I'll see you all soon.